don't think I need to, I think I'm working on building initial game plans now. I could probably change the title of my stream. Probably. Assuming, of course, everything works. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, so I don't know how good my stream will be for the next few minutes. Got a lot of different processes running. So got a lot of things in the fire right now. And it's kind of risky to do this because I have mentioned many times, Alexa, turn off Firestorm, how bad it is to let AI do too much. Because there's a lot of things that AI can break if it's trying to do a lot of things. So I have to like make sure I check everything in prior to major changes. And I got to make sure that nothing can get broken. So if I check everything in prior, then AI is kind of like, well, if it blows something up, I can undo it. You can just go, nope, that wasn't the solution. Because I'm trying to get it to do a number of things just so that I can go through and fix. So I have, okay, so I have AI right now creating some documentation for me just to identify how some stuff works, which should allow it to work because it's just doing documentation. Bezier is not as flexible in terms of allowing me to work with my Unity editor running. So I have to be kind of careful with that. And I'm trying to pin down a particular bug right now because when I've noticed that just when things load, like right here, okay, so it goes to run, and at the top, it's implementing cameras. Now, I'm not running any cameras yet, so that really shouldn't be a thing. Plus, I'm noticing that there's still some stuff that shouldn't be happening. It's just basically I'm still ironing out things, trying to solidify and clean up just the functionality I have, so that everything is solid as I start moving towards having creating a playable demo, a playable prototype. I don't. Yeah, I guess playable prototype is what I'm thinking. I mean, I guess I'm just trying to think of the right term. It's not going to be fully functional, but it is supposed to be pretty functional. So like the simulation pit manager here, game running state false. That might be partly because I have this running right here. So I need to turn that off. And then I need to... Karama, how's it going, man? More sad faces, dude. You need to cheer up. What's going on, man? Need to take a deep breath and just kind of... You're drunk? You're drunk? Well, I guess. Is that good? Are you doing it because you're having a good time? Or are you doing it because you're just feeling under the weather? You're just not filling up to what the world has to offer. That's a little less good, for sure. Hope that's not it. Hope you're just enjoying some time with friends. All right, so we need to close this. Don't know what this is. Where is this being used at? Pop-up brew, background blocker, content container. What is that being used for? Well, at the moment, it doesn't look like it's being used for anything. All right, so let's go to the app loading, or no, app initializer. I think that's the one I want. App initializer. Oops. Nope. Go back. Oh. Whoa. That was a thing? Okay. I don't know what that was all about. I gotta clean up some of my screens. You do know I don't know what most of those symbols mean. I looked them up, but I don't remember most of them. I just know that I think your colon C is a smiley face. GG usually means good game, like goodbye. Usually what people say before they sign off. And I have no idea what T.T means. Is it supposed to look like something? Nope. I don't know what that is. But when you talk in emojis, I have no idea, man. I mean, emojis are hard enough to understand when they're pictures. Letters are even harder. So yeah, simulation panel. So how come simulation panel? Oh, simulation panel is not the sim type selection panel. That's why. Oddly enough, why? All right. Well, So do I add the sim type selection panel? It's under sim type selection, right? Content container. Sim type selection. So simulation should probably be in the sim type selector. Because no, I guess not. Because it runs even when we're not inside there. Okay, so never mind. So that means I need to go here and add simulation panel. Sim type selection panel. And then we copy that. And then we go here. Sim type. Oh, come on. Selection panel. I'll make sure that's not showing. I'm basically just trying to make sure that when I start up, things get cleaned up. stuff, things that don't necessarily, like, where is pop-up manager being used? Zoom settings, overlay prefab. I feel like this shouldn't be here if there's nothing using it, especially nothing at a parent level. Can I use it from its sibling? Scene manager. Scene loader. Why is that there? I'm gonna put this up here. I don't think this has any view. Wait. Why does it? Where does that view at? That got nothing in it. Why do we have an anchor positioner on that? It's kind of weird. I don't know what that's even doing, to be honest. What does the scene manager do? I feel like that's something we don't need because it doesn't actually reference any items. So I'm curious about that one. That might be a singleton opportunity there. Usually these objects need to have something connected to them. See, like this one uses the UI. I'm attaching things. I think. Well, it's got all these mouse effects. This one is using don't know what that one's doing. It's a camera though, so that's actually a UI element. So it's probably positioned somewhere. It's right there. Okay. So that's actually an actual object. And I don't know what the event system's doing, but that's also another one that just does stuff. Input system, you know, so it's yeah. It's got managers, which these ones usually have stuff on them. That one is not one. Again, I don't know what this is doing. Why do I need the text style manager on it? Is it just there to hold my text style manager? I don't know. Training manager. Now this is one that definitely has stuff going on. This is my training tool. And then we have the triggers, which are to call and map to this. Apparently I have a lot of triggers, but only have a couple of training managers, but those work together. I wonder if I can put them, like nest them, you know, just have the training manager with training triggers. Why does it need to be? I would think these could be inside of this. I'm going to put it inside of there because it just kind of keeps them nice and tied together. Because this isn't really tied to objects. It's just IDs. So now the manager may have actual objects, various pop-ups that we use. So that's fine. Service Health Manager, that's one that this has just got configuration values that I can adjust if I want to. We have App Initializer, which of course has to tie all my stuff in, and I've already tied in the sim type. Or did I get a bug? I must have got a bug because it didn't, not acknowledging my change. Whoops, missing an eye. Let's put an eye there. Now let's go back to my error list, and it's fixed. That was easy. Let's put the whole Put the whole word in there. That comes in handy. Mr. Bot. Okay. See you then. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. All right. So now I'm working on taking my certification for nutrition something or other. Nutrition specialist or nutrition advisor or something. It's not a nutritionist. I don't think they're the same thing. But just trying to get another. I figure I've got till August to take these various things, and I might as well take as many as it'll let me. Get the most out of my dollars. Out of my class dollars. All right, so we back up. Oh yeah, we're back up. All right, so let's clear this. I'm trying to clear out some errors, just errors, bugs, messages, just anything to clean things up so that's I can kind of move forward. Test some things, clean up some things, find out what's not doing what it's supposed to, and get those things moving forward. So this way, what I have is solid, you know. I just recently found that all my stuff that was floating here is actually on a desk. As I finally got it all cleaned off, and I'm like, oh, look at that. There's a desk under all this. All right, probably shouldn't throw that away yet. I should probably at least look it up. See what it is. All right. Before I just start tossing stuff, you know. Been trying to get my workout zone to be workout ready, so I can start trying to find some clients. Start streaming again. Maybe I'll have to start streaming on my Striving to be Superman channel again and start acting a little bit more official in my training capacities. We'll see how that goes. Let's get this. Always catches me off guard when this stops working. I mean, it never really stops working, but the thing is, I have to log in, and it's like, why? But it's like normally, but it's only good for a week. I need to probably make it longer just so that I'm anyway, I'm hoping to get some music on here soon. I got to figure out. I got to buy some credits or something on one of those music things and go AI music stuff. Just to have something in the background. All right, so I don't know what it's loading here. I wonder if it would... Wait, which one is this? Script is missing. What is that? Running back count. Wait, what is this? Running back count prefix. Enable error template viewport content. Check mark? Background item check mark. What is this? I don't know what that is. Let's remove it. I don't know what these are. It's going to make me wonder when I get back there and go like, what is this? Applied, server, unfilled scene not loaded. I am going to go here. So this itself cannot be deactivated. What about the sim container? Can it be deactivated? It can. Just trying to see how many things I can clear off and then adjust when it's time to run it. Now I don't even know if I can activate the sim container from within the other, so I don't know if the scene has to be fully active in order for me to even do that, because it's a different scene, so I don't know how well that works, because it's just a camera into the scene, but I have control over it. I know that. You know, it's funny. I wipe this thing off every month or so, but it's like always really dirty. It's like, how does it get so dirty? It's like, I'm not a messy person. I don't know where all the little stuff comes from. I tell you, it's not me, really. It's just stuff falls from the void. Just falls on my desk. That's all it is. It's the void. And then eventually it just starts getting to me. I'm like looking at it going, why? Why is this doing that? And then I have to like clean. Because I don't like it. Probably not fully because I haven't moved everything, but I don't want to move everything. I just want it to be enough that it's kind of like sort of cleaner. I'll have to do it when I'm able to shut everything down. I don't trust. I gotta be careful about moving stuff or my wires will get wonky and it'll disconnect Unity and then the whole thing starts crashing. The whole world falling down and be the whole world falling down. I got the whole wide world falling down and I don't know what to do. Setting initial panel state, state size, on field is not loaded. This is correct. It will be loaded when kickoff button is clicked. Yes. Award register panel, awake register panels count. Okay, registered. Add edit situation panel. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I added this initialization thing to my sim type app initializer, and then I didn't actually add sim type selection panel to it because I had simulation active. Oops, nope. Did I? Thought I did. Or maybe it was just the sim type selection panel. That was active. And then I have to go to the app initializer. Sim type selection panel. Okay, so you're not supposed to be active. Which I think it'll turn it off anyway, but we'll put it in here. Sim type app initializer. Sim type selection panel. There we go. Now this should turn all that stuff off. Now I don't know what it looks like when it goes from blank. Because right now what it's doing is it's loading up into this. It's loading up and it should be turning everything off. Assuming it does, yeah. So it cleaned up everything. Then we go here. I mean, ideally that stuff's closed to begin with, but I just wanted to make sure. I'll probably end up turning a lot because it gets in my way when I'm working on stuff. But it just like if I wanted to go run the game during my test mode here, I would have to make sure that it's everything's in the right place. All right, so what did we get here? So we have this thing, which I got to figure out what that is, which is an error. It's going to pop up somewhere. At least I think so. if Unity knows what that is. Something about Pro Builder. Can use what this is about and what is needed. Fix it. Ah, really? I shouldn't. It's one of the things I don't like about Bezier. It makes me shut everything off. It won't do anything without shutting it off. Some things I feel like it doesn't need to. Okay, so we got panel state, panel hidden, API, initial state. I'm just looking for things that don't need to be loaded. Register panels count, register, title screen, start method, okay. So we're getting our flow going. Title screen, method called, app initialize, waiting for app initializer to complete, Apple initializer to complete. Will be loaded when the kickoff button is clicked. I don't know why this keeps trying to check that. It's interesting. Building basic initialization complete. Service starting health check. Called show training called with ID first launch. Found inactive training pop-up. Activated it. Okay. Training first launch already completed. Use show training to show again. Reinitialize gateway URL before health check. Okay. Gateways. This feels like pretty good flow. We're going request complete. All services. Singleton instance created. The thing is, I don't want to read through 397 messages. I think some of these are redundant. Hide announcement board. Hiding some stuff. Got lots of hides. I don't know what. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is like extra. Scroll animator, animate close, return false. Panel may already be closed. What? Scroll animator. What is scroll animator? Scroll animator? I honestly don't know if I want this to be animated. Yeah, I'm just going to deactivate it. This shouldn't animate the same way. Let's just deactivate it. Just dump that stuff. Hide called hide. Hide is the method. Oh. I do like the methods just in case stuff goes wrong. I can trace. Show is deprecated. Use show team selection or show team selection instead. So, alright, and just delete it then. What do I need it for? If it's deprecated and not used anywhere, why do I still have it on the code? Skipping team, no abbreviation. That's an error. No teams available to retrieve. That's an error. Okay, then let's get rid of it. I don't know why we're keeping deprecated. Deprecated stuff just gets turned off. Let's just comment this stuff out for now. Golly, what the heck, man? According to this, like half this stuff isn't even plugged in anymore. Sheesh, what is the deal with everything being shut off? If everything still works without that, I'm going to delete all that code. This is one of the things about AI. It does the orphan code a lot. You got to keep an eye on it. If it doesn't like something and it decides it's going to fix it a different way, it just comments out the other code and calls it a day. You're like, why do we do that? And I don't know if I want to do it this way. I haven't decided how I want the animation to work on this page, but it isn't this way. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These are errors. Panel activated. Don't need that. Creation manager and scene. Yeah, that's great. Return false. Panel may already be open. Are we still doing animate open? Oh, deprecated again. Deprecated should mean it's not being used at all. All right. Are we finally getting out of here? Almost done. Scroll panel animator component found. Panel will not animate. Singleton instance initialize on awake. Nope. Get rid of that. Not using this anywhere. Dump it. And multiple instances detected. Destroyed. Duplicate. Okay. Did we get rid of it? Are we clean? No references to junk I whacked? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Do we eliminate some junk? Hopefully we eliminated some junk. here. And go look at this announcement. It says it's obsolete. What is it saying? Display team selection no longer, no league response needed. Team selection manager will create load league deprecated. Use announcement board managers that show league creation instead. So announcement board manager show league creation instead. So this is this announcement board manager? So why are we doing this then? I'll have to create a new account just to see what this does. Just to make sure we're not broken. I'm not breaking stuff by disabling all this code. Oops. So the only scene that uses Pro Builder right now is my stadium, which is where all the action will happen when it's time to act. I'm dreading the months it's going to take me to do animations. Oh, God. I so need to get somebody out here, somebody who knows what they're doing to help me with animations. I so need animation assistance. Because what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to drag guys around on the board. They're just going to be dudes on the thing, and they're just going to slide around. That's all I'm going to do. They'll do their thing, but they'll be like, catch the ball. Run with the ball. Tackle. That's all I'm going to do. In fact, most of them won't even be in a running pose. They'll be like this. Slide down the field, bump, tackle, bump, tackle. There won't be any actual animations on anybody because I have to go put all that in, and that means I have to put skeletons on all of these guys, and I'm dreading it. When I create the characters, I try to have it build a base skeleton for everybody, but I'm still gonna have to figure out an animation. And if they all had the same base skeleton and same base shape, I could probably put the same animations on all of them, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Plus, some of my models are probably gonna need some tweakage, which means there's places where some of my 3D models, the AIs, put stuff in or didn't put stuff in that I have to fill in that space in the design. So yeah, that's where I need a professional. Or somebody who knows how to do that stuff. On-field scene Unity. All right, so on-field scene. Yeah. And then select the arch game object in the scene. There's an arch object. Oh, yeah. Dude, that can go away. What the heck? Garbage. How did I even have that still? Okay. What is this? Why is one big error for that thing? Let's clear this. Maybe it was nice and went away when I did that. Let's not worry about it just yet. We'll see if it comes back doing something else. It might have been related to the arch and it just stood there until we got rid of it. Oh, it's 10:30. It's Thursday. Thursday? It's Wednesday. I gotta go to bed. I'm trying not to stay up so freaking late. It's making me tired in the mornings and throughout the day because I don't do my power nap every day. I like to do a power nap. You know, 10, 15 minute, just conk out because I work out and then I'm just tired. And then things are all wonky. Like, I probably don't need this to tell me it loaded all these teams. I just need to know it to tell me when it doesn't load a team, like it fails to load a team. So we got that. Enough shots. On-field scene will be loaded. Basic services. Service health. Health first. Inactive training pop-up. Gateway health check request. Singleton instance. See, this is all stuff I don't need. Hide announcement board called. Announcement panel required. This is all like goofballness. Why do we even need to acquire an announcement board reference? Why doesn't it just have it? You know what? Why? We're on the announcement board panel. Why do we need an announcement board panel? Sheesh. Alright, so let's get rid of this. There may be an animation later, but it ain't going to be that one, so we'll have to get rid of that. Let's go. Private, dual, verbose, log, equals. I'm just trying to clean up. Oops, nope. I go here, Control F. Current document, and we're going to say that, and we're going to go here, debug log, and then current document, bam. I should get rid of a bunch of garbage that I don't want to see right now. Kind of it's kind of crazy how AI just does things over and over again. It doesn't know how to repeat the usage of stuff. Yeah, I suppose in this case it may need to be, though. There's just a lot of places where it needs to call to close, but I'm just going to go on and off for now. I don't know what a good animation is for my bulletin board or my reference board. It might just be a pop-up. What I'm thinking about is I want it to zoom from its place of its position, which I don't actually have on the field yet. Hey, Mr. Bot, how'd your quiz go? hopefully you passed. If not, I'll be very disappointed in you. Is this actually vertical? Huh. On close complete is never used. Interesting. Really? Hey, Caden. Can you leave your keys for me so I can use your car in the morning? Thanks. Oh, it does do this. Why did I comment that out? Is there a reason? It's invoked. Where is on close complete at? Is there an error? No. I don't know what that does. It's invoking an event, but I don't know where that event is evoked. Who is using it? Or whose event is that? Weird. These guys will be called when the time comes. They're prepped up. It says they're not being used, but that's only because they were created before. And then these guys, number generator, why? I got.
I'll just take the whole thing. It's the big one.
All right, thanks.
I need to be at work till 12, so.
Oh, I should be back long before that. See, a lot of these are just about the on-field view, but it's weird that they're getting. Why are they problems now? Player system decode, navigate 3D, stadium stands, football number generator, app initializer, waiting for a user acknowledgement to assign, but its value is never used. What is that? Wait for user acknowledgement. What is that? Wait for user acknowledgement? Oh, you know what? That might be it was trying to make me. Well, no, that is there. What is it talking about? Value is never used. It says right there. False. Oh, but and then it sets it to true here. Huh? Oh, but we set it. set this, and then we go, we set it again, set it again, set it again. But yeah, it's never used. We set it a bunch of times, but it's never actually set as a ending. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Why does it do that? Unless it's getting set by some outside thing. Guess we'll find out. Killing it. That should be a different thing. That's Health Manager, whatever that is. But I mean, I know what it is, but I mean, whatever that method is, it's just checking it. So whatever that guy has set up for this value, I probably can go to, it's probably on the Health Manager, but I am not on the Health Manager. All right, guys. Well, that's a day. We'll call it a day. So we continue to get things cleaned up, getting it a little bit closer and closer and closer to being what I want. And then I will be able to focus on my game plan and slowly but surely his parent animating is assigned but the value is never used. That one's another one that's just dumb. If I do that, it should be able to go here. Get rid of, but yeah, tomorrow we'll do it some more. I'll continue to clean up and get things functional, and then hopefully I can get my game plan running. And then like I said, I'm close. I'm getting closer and closer. Now that I have play types, I could technically just create a game plan now. But I want to be able to do the play selection, because I have some play selection functionality that needs to occur. And thus, I need to start getting things working on that, because it hooks up the playbook, correct? It hooks the playbook up to the game plan. Right now, they're not fully hooked up. There's some dependencies between them that need to be defined. And so yeah, I want to get past those items. Football field, enable is assigned but never used. Score condition field, assigned but never used.